Alright guys, let's talk a little bit about the different crack tiers you can use and what's best for certain scenarios. Obviously I'm an invader here, and so I've gone through quite a few different ones, and you know, sometimes it depends on what build you're using. But I would say, in my opinion, there are two that are the best and kind of seem to work the best for me, at least in the way I play. And I think it'd probably help a lot of people in the long run. We're going to go over those here in a minute. But you know, one I used to use, and I probably used it because Jeenine used it, quite frankly, was the one that regenerates health over time. I think it's the Crimson Burst Crystal tier, maybe. And it was, you know, it's good, but you know, there's a spell that can do that, or you know, you can put on a talisman that can do that. So I don't know how good that one actually is. There's some others, you know, if you're a mage, I think the one that boosts magic damage can be really good, or the one that gives you unlimited FP if you're an invader. And that's good because when you're an invader, my strategy is typically, let's go in and kill. I prefer not to kill summons, or sorry, hosts as quickly as possible. So I like to try to kill phantoms first, if at all possible, unless the host is just being really aggressive and annoying, in which case you just may have to kill them. But I like to get phantoms out of the way quick, and so any kind of burst damage you can do to the phantom I think is ideal. And so because of that, if you're an invader, particularly a mage invader or some kind of intelligence invader, it's really good to use the one that boosts magic damage and the one that gives you unlimited FP in combo. And so you can almost, you know, if you catch a 3v1, you can probably get rid of one, if not two people really quickly and just leave the host, at which point, you know, most of the time you're going to be better than the host, so you can almost do whatever you want and just kind of experiment with different things at that point. But if you're not a mage, you know, there's some other strategies. The Ruptured Crystal tier, the one that explodes, is really good for eliminating a gank squad, or a, you know, if you're in the 3v1, those work out really well. But they also end up costing you, like if you miss, or if you know, damage yourself, you're going to end up losing, and you don't get the kill, you're going to end up losing flasks. And when you're an invader, in my opinion, the most important thing is just staying alive, and increasing your chance to win the get the highest percentage of invasion wins that you can. And the Ruptured tier, yeah, it's gonna make for some good clips, I would say, but it's not gonna, I don't think it would increase your percentage of winning. I think it's gonna hurt you more in the long run than it does help you. And so really, the ones I like the best are, you know, I'd say they're pretty obvious. It's the one that if you lose all your health, it restores half your HP. I mean, if that's not the best one, I don't know what is. I'd say that without a doubt, that's the best one you can have. And then I didn't use this until maybe about a month ago, but the one that absorbs magic damage and converts it into health. Like, I can't tell you, if you're a melee build, how good that is, because most of the time when you rush into an invasion, if you're in a 3v1 or a 2v1, you're getting blasted by some kind of magic. It's either going to be faith spells from afar, or magic damage from afar, or ashes of war from afar, while you're trying to dodge someone that's in your face, likely doing a melee attack. Or you just may be getting spammed by three different mages at once. You know, obviously we've all seen that as an invader. And so I don't care if it only lasts for 15 seconds or whatever it lasts for. It is so good because you're just, it's intimidating, and it makes people be like, oh no, I can't do anything to this guy, he's immune. Sometimes people don't even, I think, know that this thing exists, so they just think I'm hacking or something. That's probably a thing. But to get that little bit of time, it takes, you know, if it takes you 5 seconds to kill some of these players, if you can get them a one-on-one, and when people panic, they split up, and you're not taking that damage. And it's just so good because of that. So I've been using almost strictly those two for a while now. And I think the specific name of that one is the Crimson World Bubble Tier. It's just so good. But yeah, those are the two I really like to use. I don't typically like to use the ones that just boost a stat by 5. I don't think they're that great, to be honest with you. I'd honestly, unless you're under the stat, I don't know why you would use that. The damage increase you're going to see is going to be pretty minimal, I would say, overall. Yeah, but let me know what you think. Hopefully you're checking out some of this content. I think some of it's pretty fun. If you do like this one, check out some of my other sumo videos. In particular, the Way of the Sumo I thought was a fun one to record. But yeah, hope to see you again. And if you enjoy it, like and subscribe. Adios.